Madhura, please keep your
Sir,
videos.
I have little network issue, sir.
Okay, but if your videos is on, then it'll be good for me. Please mute yourself and keep your videos on. Others are not responding at all. Okay, what about Nandita, Sanjana?
Sir, no camera, webcam.
Okay. Okay, then we'll start. I don't know what you're guys doing behind the camera. I hope you're concentrating. That is the only thing I can do. Okay, then, as you know that most of you might have seen my videos on YouTube. So myself, Arvind, so I've completed Masters in Mathematics. So I've got bit experience in teaching 10th standard also. So that's my introduction. I can see your names. So slowly, as the classes goes on, I'll get to know much more about you. Okay. So let's not waste time. It's already late. We are almost in the July. So let's start directly into the syllabus itself. Okay. And if anyone wants me to teach in Kannada, I can also do that. If everyone is comfortable in English, we'll go with English itself. Is that clear? And other thing is, you can give me thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no, and please do not talk unnecessarily. Okay, because since it is online, it will become a confusion. Okay. So you got any doubts, you can just raise your hands, then you can answer. Okay. So as I told in the YouTube also, the first chapter that I'm going to start with is pair of linear equations in two variables. Okay, that is what I'm going to start. So you can put today's date and write the chapter name as pair of linear equations in two variables. Okay, one thing is, please maintain the notes properly so that it will become very useful during your exam times. Okay, maintain a proper notebook. Don't write today in one book and tomorrow's in another book. Please don't write it. Yes, Kalavati. Is it your name or what's your?
No, sir, it is my mom's name. I think
Yeah, I got to know. Yeah.
Sir, but yesterday, AP arithmetic progression was taught. So.
Yeah, it was just a small preview of all the chapters. Okay, so AP, then different chapters. I had also given a preview of trigonometry. All different chapters I've given it, but the actual chapter that I'm going to start is pair of linear equation. Okay, is there any other maths teacher that who has taught you? No, right?
Sir, yesterday a new sir come and taught arithmetic progression.
Okay, was his name Srinivas?
No, I don't know the name, sir, but.
Okay, did he have beards?
No, he didn't have.
Okay, then I don't know. Okay, then I'll be the permanent maths teacher for you. I don't know who's the other person taking. Okay, so with me, I'll be starting with pair of linear equations in two variables. Again, why am I starting with this chapter? Certain concept in this chapter I needed for the other chapters. That is why I'm starting with this chapter. Okay. So one important thing is, please always put date whenever you start with the class. That'll be easy for us to track. Okay. And in my class, please continue the numberings. Okay, first main, if I'm doing 5 questions, second main, do not start with one itself, continuing numberings so that I'll get to know how many questions I have covered in a chapter. Okay. So let's start with this chapter. So as I told in the video itself, can anyone tell me what is a linear equation? What a simple question. What is linear equation?
Anything with the power of 1.
Any other people? What is linear equation? Feel free to answer. Even if you tell wrong answer, no problem. I'm not going to scold you, or I'm not going to give you any punishment. Yo, it's online.
The highest power is 1.
Yeah. So the highest power of the variable should be 1. Variables power 1 agidre, we call it as linear equation. The name itself indicates two variables. So we here in this chapter we'll have two variables. Both the variables power will be 1. Okay. So I'll give you certain examples. X plus y is equal to 3. X square minus y is equal to 5. X plus y cube is equal to 9. Now, Ritu, can you tell me the third one? Is this a linear equation in two variable? Ritu, is this a linear equation in two variable? Yes or no? That's it. Simple answer. Simple question.
I think yes, sir.
No, sir.
No, it's not. Okay. It's not a linear equation in two variable. Why? Because ಎರಡು variable idya, x and y you got. What is the power of x here? 1. What is the power
1.
of y here? 3. Both the powers should be 1. Only then we call it as a linear equation. Is that clear? Here the power of the variable x is 1, but here it is 3. So this is not a linear equation. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Shashank B, can you tell me the second one? Is this a linear equation?
No, sir.
No, simply no, because the power of the variable here is 2. So it is not a linear equation. What about the first one? Yes, it is. Isn't it? Because the power of the variable x is also 1, y is also 1. Both the variables power should be 1. Please do not write anything. Please do not write anything. I'll give you the notes, okay? I'll give it in a proper way. Just listen to the explanation initially, okay? So I say it is a linear equation when both the variables power is 1. Okay, very good. What is the general form? Very, very important. The general form is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is the general form of a linear equation in two variables. Okay. What are the variables here? X and y are the variables. Everyone make sure you're muted. Okay. X and y are the variables. What are this A, B, C? A, B, C are called as constants. Constants are any number. You can give any number you wish, but you cannot give A, B, C are what? What are this? Real constants. Real constants andre no, you can give any value you wish. Any value. -1, -3, √2, √5, A, ಯಾವ value ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು, A, B, C. But for A and B, you cannot give 0. Why? Because simple logic. If I give A as 0, 0 into x will become 0. So this will vanish. So how many variables you got now? How many variables have we got?
2.
No, we have got here x hoitalva.
One,
We have
sir.
got only one variable. But the chapter, but the chapter that we are discussing is linear equation in two variable. That is why you should not give A as 0. If you give 0, 0 into x is 0. Then that is wrong. Similarly, if I give B as 0, 0 into y is 0. This will go. This will vanish. So you are left with only one variable. That is why you cannot give A as 0, B as 0. Why am I stressing on this a lot? Because there are certain problems. Okay, for example, there is a problem like this. We'll be doing it very soon. Kx plus 3y is equal to 2. Okay, na? Illi missing value k na kanidek heltare. They'll ask you to find k. Suppose you're getting the answer as k as 0 or k as 1. You're getting two answers. Which answer will you choose? Which one is correct?
1.
1. You cannot choose this because if you choose k as 0, 0 into x will become 0. This will vanish. One variable autogate. We are studying about linear equation in two variables. So both the variables should be present. So that is why you cannot take k as 0. Okay, that is why I'm stressing on this a lot. Okay, shall we note it down? Take down the definition. So this is how it will be. So I'll explain one thing, then I'll give you the notes. Okay. So take down like this, linear equation in two variable. So initially I'll be writing it down since you guys are new to me. Okay, later on I'll start dictating it. So what is linear equation in two variable? An equation of the form ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೂ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ಸ್, ಬೋತ್ ದ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ಸ್ ಪವರ್ ಏನಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು, 1 ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್? An equation of the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where a comma b and c are real constants, and what else? A should not be equal to 0, b should not be equal to 0. Myself, I'll give one example. Okay, you can give your own example. 2x plus 3y minus 5 equal to 0. You can give your own example for a linear equation. You can give your own example. Okay. So it's a kind request. If you keep your videos on, until and unless you don't have any problems, if you keep your videos on, it'll be fine, because I'll get to know whether you are understanding or not. So this is just a mathematical definition. For us, what is required? XY irbeku, power should be 1. Athara idre it is linear equation in 2 variable. Okay.
Sir, I have a question. Can I?
Yes, Ritu.
Sir, you said x plus y is equal to 1 and it is a two variable, it's an equation, a linear equation, right, sir?
Yeah, x plus y equal to 1 is a linear equation. Yes.
It's like the both the variable doesn't have any like powers, right? It's like if there's not any, if there's not any power, then it is known as 1 itself, no, sir?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, then when you asked me that x plus y cube is equal to some number, was there like 9, no, sir?
X plus y cube is equal to 5. Let's take it as x plus
Yeah.
y cube is equal to 5.
So then we can take it as x as the power 1 also.
But what is the highest power? I'm always talking about the highest power. Okay. So we call it as a degree. We also call it as a degree. Okay. What is degree? It is the highest power of the variables. Here, which is the highest power? 3. So I have to consider 3. Here the degree is 3. So it's not 1. And moreover, if you want to say it is linear equation in 2 variables, both the variables power should be 1. As you can see here also it is 1, here also it is 1. But here only the power of x is 1, but the power of y is 3. So I cannot call this as linear equation in 2 variable.
So then what it is known as, sir? Like x to the power of 1 plus y.
I can call it as a cubic equation if suppose, but since there are 2 variables also, I cannot give a specific name for it. But if you ask me a specific name, I can give it as a cubic equation, because the power is highest, power is 3. So I can give it as cubic equation in variable y.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome. So I hope you are finished with an example over here. Yeah. So let's go to the next one. Next very important thing is solution. This is what we will be discussing. Okay. What do you mean by solution? It is simply the values which will satisfy the equation. Okay, I've also done this. Let's take x plus y is equal to 5. For what values of x and y, LHS and RHS will become equal? I'll just give you one example. Let me give x as 3, y as 2. So let's substitute x as 3, y as 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. LHS is also 5, which is equal to my RHS. Which means this set of values, x equal to 3 and y is equal to 2, is known as solution. What is solution? Simply it should satisfy. LHS and RHS should become equal. I can also give another set. X is equal to 4, y is equal to 1. Or I can also interchange this. X is equal to 2, y is equal to 3. Because it is satisfying. But can I say x is equal to 6, y is equal to 2? Is it a solution of this equation? I'm sorry. Is it a solution of this equation?
No, sir.
No, simply no. Because substitute 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 cannot be equal to 5, right? So this is not a solution. Okay. Very simple. It should satisfy. LHS and RHS should become same. Now my simple question to Chandana, how many solutions can we find for this? I have found 1, 2, 3. Is there any other things, any other set of values that you can give?
We can find the infinite solution, sir.
Yeah, you can give infinite, right? I can also give in decimals. There is no restriction. I can give x as 3.8, y as 1.2. Reverse it. X as 1.2, y as 3.8. You can keep doing it. You can also give x as 6, y as -1. That is also correct. So for a linear equation, when I say it means only one. For a linear equation, you will have infinite solutions. Okay. So let's write down the values which satisfy the equation are known as solutions. The values which satisfy the equation or satisfies the equation are known as solution. Example, x plus y is equal to 5. Let's take a linear equation. X is equal to 3, y is equal to 2 is a solution. X is equal to 4, y is equal to 7 is a solution.
Sir, it's not a solution.
Okay, good. I was just checking out how many of you are listening. Huh? So I'll also be doing such things. X is equal to 4, y is equal to 7 is not a solution. Wantedly, I'll be telling some wrong things. I'm just giving it as a note. Okay. So x is equal to 3, y is equal to 2 is a solution because it satisfies. But this doesn't satisfy. Therefore, it is not a solution. And you can also write down a note saying that for a linear equation in two variable, we can find or we will get infinite solution. We get infinite solution. This is only for your reference. All this definition is not required. Only this concept is required. So this is solution because it satisfies. This is not a solution because it doesn't satisfy. That is all you want to remember. So you not remember the definitions, no problem. Okay. Okay. I hope you have finished this.
Video back camera
Please mute yourself.
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು.
Okay. Yeah. I hope you would have finished it. So linear equation in two variables. But the chapter is pair of linear equation. Simple. What is pair of linear equation? Pair means what? Two. So in throughout this chapter, we are going to take two equations at a time. Last year, 9th standard, you were dealing with only one equations. But this year, you're going to deal with two equations at a time. Okay. So let's write this standard form. Okay. I'll just give it as a note. The standard form of I can say it as pair of linear equation, or I can say it as simultaneous equation, or I can also say it as system of equations. Three names are there. Example heng bekaru kelbodu. They can say it as system of equations, or simultaneous equation, or pair of linear equation. The standard form of
Sir, can you repeat it?
Yeah, the standard form of pair of linear equations is, since there are two things, I cannot write it as A. I'll write it as A1x plus B1y plus C1 equal to 0. A2x plus B2y plus C2 equal to 0. What are these A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2? They are constants. Same definition. Where A1, comma A2, comma B1, comma B2 and C1, comma C2 are real constants. In this, what are the things that should not be 0? A1 should not be 0, A2 should not be 0. Similarly, B1 should not be 0, B2 should not be 0. I don't have space, so I'll write the examples here. 2x plus 3y is equal to 5. X minus 3y is equal to 8. So this is one set of equation. You can give your own example for the second one. Is anyone from CBSE pattern?
Yes.
sir. CBSE pattern.
Yes, sir.
Anjana, Chandana, then?
Sir, me.
Sir, me.
Sharon, okay. So others are from state board. So there is no difference. The syllabus is same. Only for CBSE we will be doing more application based. Anyhow, we'll be doing everything. Then I guess in CBSE, your schools, they would have started with real numbers, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
That is
sir.
the first chapter, real numbers. Okay, then finished. I hope you would have finished it. Continue with the note. Take it as a second point in the note. If I take a linear equation, I'll get infinite solution. But if I take a pair of linear equation, that is two equations. Okay. Same thing note. This is the second point in the note. For system of equations, I'm introducing the other name. Last time I wrote it as pair of linear equation. This time I'm writing it as system. For system of equations in two variable. There are three possibilities. There are three possible solutions. Which are those? The first one, you might get unique, meaning only one solution, or you might get the second type, infinite, or no solution. I'm not telling you will get all the three. I'm just telling out of this three, any one possible condition. You might get this or this or this. Not all the three. Yeah, another thing. What is the solution for a pair? Just drop your pens and listen. I'll just give you a simple example. X plus y is equal to 5. X minus y is equal to 1. Now, when I say a solution, it means the values of x and y which should satisfy both the equations. For example, sometimes what happens is I can say x is equal to 4, y is equal to 1 is a solution of this because 4 plus 1 is 5. But can I say it is a solution of this? 4 minus 1 is 3. It is not equal to 1, right? So this set of values satisfy only the first part, doesn't satisfy the second part. So in this thing, when I say solution, it means the values which satisfy both the equations. Can anyone guess me what are the values?
So 3 and 2.
3 and 2, isn't it? Because it satisfies this. 3 plus 2 is 5, 3 minus 2 is 1. So this is the value that satisfies the both. Sometimes what happens is there are infinite values which will satisfy the both, or there are only one set of values which will satisfy both, or you might not find any set of values which will satisfy both. Okay. For example, I can say x plus y is equal to 5, x plus y is equal to 4. Can you give me a set of values which will satisfy both? If you add two things, you should get 5. If you add two things, again, you should get 4. Is there any set of values which satisfies both?
No, sir.
No, right? So that is what I have written here. For a pair of linear equation, you might get only one set or many set or no set at all. You won't get any set of values at all. That is what I've given. I've just given an example. Okay. Yes. If you're finished, yeah, I hope you have finished it. Now, sometimes what happens is, even before you solve it, you have to know, right, whether I'm getting the answer or not, whether I will get an answer to a question or not. If suppose the question doesn't have any answer, and if you're wasting time, it's of no use, right? So before solving itself, I should know whether I will get an answer to this question. Okay. Now, as I told, for a pair of linear equation, you have three possibilities. One is unique, another one is infinite, another one is no solution. Okay. What if a question, there is a question which has no solution condition. And if I'm trying to solve for this, it is waste of time. So even before solving, I should know whether it has a solution or not. How can I find it? There are certain conditions. Okay. So let's write down the conditions. Okay. So you can write the heading as conditions for solvability. So conditions for solvability. One is, first column is ratio. Second column is what type of solution you will get. And third one is graph. How does the graph look like? You got the coefficients, right? We had written the general form a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. We had taken this, right? In this, the coefficients, I'm going to just deal with the coefficients now. Say suppose I'll take a1 and a2, I'll divide it. I'll take the ratio of a1 and a2. And I'll also take the ratio of b1 and b2. a1 ಮತ್ತೆ a2 na divide ಮಾಡೋಣ, b1 ಮತ್ತೆ b2 na divide ಮಾಡೋಣ. If both the answers are not equal, definitely you will be getting a unique solution. We'll come to the graph later. Sir, how do you know, sir? How can you say a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2? ಈ ತರ ಇದ್ರೆ unique solution ಹೇಗೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ. There is a chapter known as equations of a line. Okay. If you study that chapter, you will get to know how we got this. Okay. There is a chapter in ICC, equations of a line. There they'll explain all this stuff. Okay. We are not going to get into detail. Let's not waste time. So if a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, 100% we will get a unique solution. Suppose a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, but it is not equal to c1 by c2. In that case, we'll get no solution. Okay. The third possibility is if all three are equal, A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, which is equal to C1 by C2. Then 100% we will get infinite solution. So the first exercise will be based on this. A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. Both are equal, but it is not equal to the third one. All three are equal, infinite solution. Now let's come to the graph. You can plot a graph. You know that you have already done it in your 9th standard. What is the graphical meaning? For example, let's take this question, x plus y is equal to 5. I told x is equal to 3, y is equal to 2 is a solution. What is the graphical meaning of it? Very simple. Let's say for this equation, you can draw a graph which will look like a straight line because it is linear. Whenever it is a linear equation, you will get a straight line. Okay. This value 3 and 2 will be on the line. Will be on the line. That is the graphical meaning. Okay. Now, x is equal to 4, y is equal to 2. Is it a solution? No. Then this point 4, 2, x4 here, 2 somewhere here will not be on the line, will be outside the line. That is the graphical meaning. If it is a solution, it will be on the line. If it is not a solution, it will not be on the line. Now here, you can only predict it. It's a common sense. Unique solution means what? There is only one set of values which satisfy both, meaning you will get two straight lines and one set of values present on both the lines. What do you call that point as? Or that type of lines as? Where two lines have one common point. Intersecting, right? We call it as intersecting. Because in intersecting, what happens? One set of value is present on both. It is on this line, also on the other line. So the graph is intersecting. I have not written it neatly, so let me write it. Intersecting. The graph looks like that. Now, no solution means what? There are no set of values present on both the lines, which is common to them, which means both do not meet at all. Two lines which never meet. Here it is meeting at only one point, so it is intersecting. No solution in the sense they never meet, so it should be parallel. Infinite means they meet at infinite places. So infinite is nothing but coincident. So one on the other. So they meet at every point. Coincident. Let's say the first line is like this and the second line like this. One top of the other. If you want, you can write it as line 1, line 2. So both are on one on other. So they have infinite place where they're meeting each other. Okay. So based on this, let's solve problem. Let's write one more note and we'll start with the problems. I hope you have finished it. Let me write a note. The note is based on consistent and inconsistent. A system of equation is said to be consistent. A system of equations in two variables is said to be consistent if it has a solution. That's it. Is said to be consistent if it has solution. It might be unique solution or infinite solution. whatever it might be, it should have a solution. If it is having a solution, we call it as consistent. Otherwise, inconsistent. Sometimes in exam, they'll ask you to find whether it is consistent or not. What should you check for? You should check whether you're getting unique solution or infinite solution. Anything. If you're getting this or this, it is consistent. But if you're getting this condition, then it is inconsistent. Okay. So let's solve some problems. Take down the heading. For the following system of equations, find whether it has unique solution, comma, infinite solution or no solution. For the following system of equations, find whether it has unique solution, comma, infinite solution or no solution. It is a very, very easy one. Basically, it will be for 1 or 2 marks. Okay. For state board students, CBSE, I have not seen asking such type of questions. They'll ask you to find the value of k most of the time. Okay. Let's take down the first problem. I'll just do one problem. Please observe. Later, I'll give you questions to solve. You can solve. Okay. I won't interfere. The first problem, please observe everyone. Okay. 3x plus 2y is equal to 5. 2x minus 3y is equal to 7. Okay. Solution. What is the first step? The first step is to find a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2. What is this a1? Coefficient of x. b1 is coefficient of y. c1 is a separate number. What do you mean by coefficient? X jote n multiply agide. Ili y jote n multiply agide. Separate agi yav number ide. That is a1, b1, c1. And one thing you have to be careful is, here c1 is in RHS. So c2 should also be in RHS. Sometimes if it is like this, c1 is in LHS, but c2 is in RHS, then it will be a confusion. Both should be in the same place. LHS illidre, LHS irbeku. Okay. So make sure of it. Simple alva. Illi separate agiro number yav side ide, RHS illide. Illu ade tara ide. So no issues. Aa tara iro tara nodkobeku. So A1 is 3, B1 is 2, C1 is 5. X jote illi 3 ide, Y jote 2 ide, separate agi 5 ide. Ade tara A2 enide, X jote illi 2 ide. What is B2? With the sign minus 3, C2 is 7. In all these problems, you will find A1, B1, C1. Okay. What will you do next? Find A1 by A2.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, if is equal to sign is there and there's a plus sign, if you take 5 to that side, it will become minus 5 now.
Okay, if you take that side, it will become minus 5. Similarly, this side, if you take 7 to this side, it will become minus 7, right?
Yes, sir.
Again,
Again,
minus
5 and 7.
Yeah, you will get back the same thing itself. That is what I said. Make sure both are in the same side. This is also in RHS. This is also in RHS. So no problem. Because if you take this side, it will become minus 5. If you take this side, minus 7. You divide it, minus 5 by minus 7. Minus minus gets cancelled. You'll get 5 by 7 also. Now also what do you get? 5 by 7 itself. Okay. So A1 by A2. A1 is 3, A2 is 2. Okay, you found the value. Next, let's find B1 by B2. B1 is 2, B2 is minus 3. You can get this minus sign which is in the denominator to the numerator. Doesn't matter. Minus 1 na numerator denominator multiply madi. Avaga minus 1 numerator shift aಗುತ್ತೆ. Simple ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ denominator ಇರೋ minus na numerator ಬರಿಬಹುದು. You can write it, no problem. Now observe. This is a positive value. This is a negative value. Correct? This is a positive value. Simple ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. 3 by 2 ಮತ್ತೆ 2 by 3 equal ಆಗತ್ತಾ? No, right? So what we are getting is, we are getting a condition that A1 by A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. If this is the condition, what type of solution you get? Unique solution. Isn't it? If you're getting this condition, what type of solution? Unique solution. Suppose A1 by A2 ಮತ್ತೆ B1 by B2 equal ಇದ್ರೆ, then you find C1 by C2 and compare. So A1 by A2 ಕಂಡಿಡಿದೆ 3 by 2, B1 by B2 ನು ಕಂಡಿಡಿದೆ 2 by minus 3, both are not equal. ಬರೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು write this. Equal ಇದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ C1 by C2 ಕಂಡಿಡಿಬೇಕು. Okay. So I hope you have understood that. In that case, I'll give you some questions. Try it out. Please do not tell the answers. Only whomever I ask, only they should tell the answers. Okay. 9x plus 3y plus 12 equal to 0. 18x plus 6y plus 24 equal to 0. That is your second one. Let me write the third one. 2x minus 3y is equal to 8. 4x minus 6y equal to 9. Please do these two problems.
So second one is infinitely many solutions.
Yeah, very good. Very good. That's correct. But I clearly told you, please don't tell the answers. I'll be asking, okay? You can put it in the chat box. That will be fine. But whomever I ask, let them tell. So that I'll get to know whether everyone is doing it or not, or is there any confusion. So as your friend said, it is infinite solution. That is what you should get. A1 by A2. Yeah, good, Madhura, good. The third one, yeah, good, very good. So A1 by A2, 1 by 2 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. B1 by B2 ಕೂಡ 1 by 2 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. C1 by C2 also you will get it as 1 by 2. Simple, very simple.
Sir, third one.
Keep doing it. We'll discuss it. What is the first step? Find A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. Neha, can you tell me in this second question, what is A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2?
Sir, A1 is 9x, A2 is 18x.
No. Only the number. You should not write the variable. The X jote yav number is there 9. Only that you have to write.
9
is
and A2 is 18,
Okay.
B1 is 3,
Okay.
B2 is 6,
Yeah.
C1 is 12,
Yeah.
and C2 is 24.
Very good. Very good. Now, can Deeksha tell me what are A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2 in this equation?
Sir, A1 is 2,
Okay.
A2 is 4, B1
Okay.
is 3, B2 is 6.
1 second. B1 is minus 3 with the sign. Okay.
Minus
Minus 3. B2 is minus 6.
minus 6. And C1 is 8 and C2 is 9.
Very good. Excellent. Yeah. So find that, then divide A1 by A2. Here you will be getting 9 by 18. 9 by 8 is 1 by 2. B1 by B2 is 3 by 6, which is again 1 by 2. Again, C1 by C2 is 12 by 24, which is 1 by 2. All three values are equal. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2, which is equal to C1 by C2. Therefore, you will get infinite solution. Here, 2 by 4, you will get it as 1 by 2. Minus 3 by minus 6. Minus gets cancelled.
No solution.
Yeah, minus gets cancelled. You'll be getting again 1 by 2. But here you are getting 8 by 9. So A1 by A2, B1 by B2 are equal, but it is not equal to C1 by C2. Therefore, it is no solution.
No solution.
Yeah. Isn't it? It's a simple one, right? Very simple. Finding A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2 and checking it out. Okay. So I'll just give you 3 more problems as homework. Okay. You can do it in the classwork itself or you can do it in some different book. Okay. But do it. So this will be a homework problem. First one, 6x minus 3y plus 10 equal to 0. 2x minus y plus 9 equal to 0. Second one, 5x minus 3y equal to 11 minus 10x plus 6y equal to minus 22. And third one, 2x plus 3y is equal to 5, x plus 2y is equal to 6. So 3 questions I have just given it as a homework. You can write. Similarly, continue the numberings in homework. Suppose I give a next question, it will start from 4. Next day I give homework, again continue the numbering, even in the classwork. So you have done 1, 2, 3. The next main will start with 4. So that when we have got any doubts, you can simply say the question number so that everyone can look into that question. If you say it's a third main, question number 3, people will get confused. But everyone are writing the same numbering. If you say question number 25, everyone can go to question number 25 and get clarified the doubt. The same thing, instead of asking whether it is what type of solution, they might also ask what type of graph you will get. Same thing. Whether you get parallel or intersecting or coincident, same type you have to do it. Okay. Take down the next main, second main. Find the value of k. This is your second type of problems. Okay. Find the value of k if the system of equations has unique solution. Find the value of k. Find the value of k. Find the value of k if the system of equation has unique solution. Here they've already given you the condition. Find the value of k if the system of equations. Find the value of k if the system of equation has unique solution. I hope you have copied down the homework. Okay. Let me do the first problem. Here we have to just find the value of k. Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
can you please repeat the question?
Find the value of k. Find the value of k if the system of equations, has unique solution. First one, x minus 2y is equal to 3, 3x plus ky is equal to 1. You have to just find the missing value of k. The condition given is this equation is having a unique solution. Should I repeat it again?
No, sir.
Okay. So same thing. What is the first thing that we'll do? Find A1, B1, C1. Now can Sanjana Shri, can you tell me what is A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2?
A1 is x,
No, A1
B1 is
is
1x.
coefficient of x. There is no number. You have to take it as 1.
1x.
1, that's it. No x, no variable. X jote n multiply there. What is multiplied with x? 1, right? There was no number, so you have to take it as 1. What is multiplied with y? Minus 2. So B1 is
Minus 2y.
minus 2. That's it. There is no y. You should not include y. Okay, only the number.
C1 is 3.
Okay, very good. Can you tell me what is A2?
A2 is 3.
Okay. B2 is
B2 is 1.
k. What is multiplied with y? Coefficient means what is multiplied with y? Y ಜೊತೆ ಏನಿದೆ? Y
K.
ಜೊತೆ k ಇದೆ. Separate
K.
ಆಗಿ ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ? C2, that is 1.
1.
Okay, so this is your A1, B1, C1. Now, I don't have space, so I'm writing at this side. You can continue at bottom itself. They've already given, since it is given that the system has unique solution, what is the condition for unique solution? If it is unique solution, then 100% it has to satisfy this. Correct? A1 by A2 should not be equal to B1 by B2. They've already mentioned in the question it has unique solution. Therefore, this condition should be satisfied. Write down this. Now, what is A1? 1. What is A2? 3. Not equal to. What is B1? -2. What is B2? K. Now, what will you do? Cross multiply. K into this denominator into numerator. K into 1 is K. The not equal to as it is. 3 into -2. 3 into -2 is -6. Which means K is not equal to -6. Which implies except this value, you give any value to K. Definitely you will get a unique solution. K ge -6 ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವ values ಕೊಟ್ರೇನು unique solution ಬರುತ್ತೆ. But -6 kotre unique solution barala. Okay, that is the meaning. Okay, that is what you have to write. Except K equal to -6, any other values can be given. Except K is equal to
Including minus symbol also.
Sorry?
Can we write instead of -6, -5 or -3?
Yeah, you can. You can give any value except -6 because you are getting here K is not equal to -6. Except this, you can give any value, point, decimal, rational, irrational, anything. So that was a very, very simple one. I guess we should have written this as fourth one. Okay, please write it as fourth one. I'll give you the fifth one and sixth one. Solve it by yourself. That is your fifth one. Coming to your sixth one. Yeah. Solve the fifth one and sixth one. Yes, Chandana.
Same system as a unique solution only.
Yeah, unique solution. That the condition remains the same. That is why I gave it as a heading. For the following system of equations, find the value of K if it has unique solution. For the fifth one and sixth one, it has unique solution. That is the condition. That is your second main, okay? Right now we are in our second main.
K is not equal to 3.
Okay, K is not equal to 3. -2K is equal to -6. Yeah, very good. K is not equal.
-1 divided by -2.
Yeah. It's correct. It's correct. Very good. Please do not tell the answers. Put it in chat box. Individually, I'll be asking. Okay. Fifth answer. Madhura, please check it.
sir, it's correct. It's 3 only, sir. It's not equal to 3.
Yeah,
It's
k
correct.
is not equal to 3. That is correct. But Madhura gave a different answer. So generally, this is how it will be. One sum I will be explaining. Two other sum I'll just put it on the board. You have to solve it on your own. I won't be helping. So first problem, you have to concentrate and listen. Madhura got the answer, or should I help you?
Yes, sir, I got. I made a mistake.
Yeah, k is not equal to 3. That is what you should get. So A1 will be k, A2 will be 6, B1 is -1, B2 is -2, C1 is 2, C2 is 3. Okay. Vasudeva, can you tell me what is the answer for sixth one? Vasudev. Yeah, good, Sanjana. Good, very good. Sixth one is correct, Sanjana. Vasudev, are you there? Okay, your network problem. Tell me the answer. What's the answer? Ananya. Ananya, have you done the fifth one and sixth one? Ananya. Good, good. What's your name? You put your mom's name, right? I didn't get your name.
Sir, Adarsh.
Sorry?
Adarsh.
Adarsh. Okay. Good, Adarsh. It's correct. What about others? Manya, could you tell me what is the answer for sixth one?
Sir, I'm working out.
Okay. Can I know Adarsh is from which school?
Sir, Purna Prajna, sir.
Okay. What about Manya?
Sir, Stella Maris.
Stella Maris. Where is it?
Sir,
Near
near
the-
TTD temple.
Okay. What about Charan?
Sir, Atreya Vidyaniketan.
Okay. Madhura?
Sir, BBU Jain Vidyalaya.
Okay. Neha?
Sir, Vijaya High School.
Okay. Chandana?
JSS Hubli.
What about Shashank?
Bedan Powell Public School, Mysuru.
Okay. Vasudev? At least will you tell your name? You didn't tell the answer. What about Sanjana?
St. Joseph School.
St. Joseph's. Okay. What about Diksha?
Stella Maris School.
Okay, Diksha and Manya are from same school. Is it so?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So Kumuda.
Sir, San Matthias, sir.
Okay, Spurti. Spurti, are you there? What about Ananya?
Stella Maris, sir.
Okay, 3 people from Stella Maris. Mutanna?
Sir, I'm Shreya Krupa from
Okay,
Stella
yeah.
Maris.
You are also from Stella Maris? You're from Stella Maris, is it? Okay. Manya is nodding her head, which means she is from Stella Maris. Okay, 4 people from Stella Maris. Okay, Vasudev is from New Cambridge High School. Okay then. So I hope you have got this answer where you should get k is not equal to, what is it? K is not equal to
3,
3. And what about this? K is not equal to
4,
minus 4.
Minus 4.
Minus 4. K is not equal to minus 4. Okay. I hope there is no doubt. If you got doubt, you can clarify it. Otherwise, anyhow, it's time up. Let's continue with the next type tomorrow. Okay. We have done unique. Tomorrow we'll take infinite and no solution. Yes, yes, Manya.
Sir, could you please solve it? I didn't get it.
Which one?
Sir, both 5th and 6th.
Both 5th and 6th. My God. Why? What happened? Okay, let's do it together. Okay. Manya, tell me what is A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. Tell me, Manya, for 5th one. Manya, for 5th one, what is A1, A2? X jote yenide?
A1 is K and A2 is 6.
Okay, very good.
6, sir.
Okay, good.
B1 is 1.
Minus 1, because with negative sign, with the sign. B2 is?
B2 is 2.
Again, same mistake. You have to say it with the sign. What is multiplied with y? Minus 2.
Okay.
Okay. What is C1?
C1
C is 2.
2 and 3.
3. Okay. What is the condition for unique solution? A1 by A2
A1
is not equal to B1 by B2.
B1.
A1 and okay. A2 is 6. Not equal to B1 is minus 1. B2 is minus 2. Now, since both numerator and denominator are minus, you can eliminate it. Both the minus gets cancelled. So you are left with k by 6 is not equal to 1 by 2. Now cross multiply it. 2 into k is 2k, not equal to 6 into 1 is 6. I just need k. I don't need this 2. So 2 is in multiplication. Our side over division agate. K is not equal to 6 by 2. What is 6 by 2? 3. Therefore, you get k is not equal to 3.
Okay.
Similar way, you try it out the 6th one. Definitely, you get the answer. I don't want to solve it.
Okay.
Simple. A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. Take this condition, substitute it, cross multiply, you'll get the answer. That's it. So you got any other doubts, you can stay back and clarify it. No other doubts, you can leave.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, after writing assignment, should we post it in group?
So those things will be informed by sir, okay?
Okay,
The person who took chemistry, my sir, okay? He'll be informing you all those stuff.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Sir,
Yes, Sanjana.
actually our school has started from real numbers, polynomials.
Yeah. You're from CBSE, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, CBSE school.
And this time, term 1, we have MCQ type.
Yes. I know that. The thing is, here we have got a mixed batch of SSL, I mean, the state board and the CBSE. We'll sort out that thing. We'll try to make CBSE separate so that we can go with your syllabus separately.
Okay. Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah, you got doubts, you can stay back and clarify it. No doubts, you can leave if you're finished with the concept. Finish?
Sir, I got the answer.
What is the answer that you got, Manya?
K is not equal to minus 4.
Okay, Charan, you can leave. Good, Manya. Good.
Thank you.
Okay, good. Welcome. Vasudev and Prasanna Karthik, can I end the meeting?
Yes, sir.
Okay.